Yes, so Wonder Egg Priority is one of the most beautiful anime that's out here right now this season. Like, I would argue say this is the most beautiful anime. They use so many good detailed colors and everything. Like, this anime is so beautiful. And yes, I'm gonna tell you in this video why you need to watch this. Only 5 episodes are out right now, but it's a must watch this season. Especially since now I get to talk about good anime, because if you see some of my last videos, you know I've been talking about an anime that lost its quality, but now I can talk about a very good anime, and this is so good. You can watch this on Funimation on Tuesdays, or you can watch it on a pirate anime site. It depends on what you want to do. I would watch it on a pirate one. If you don't like Funimation, don't pay for Funimation. Don't. Just watch it on a pirate one. It's the beautiful anime. So before I tell you any stuff, just know there's going to be a spoiler alert, because there are some stuff that kind of leads in spoilerly, but I'm only going to talk about plot points and but it's mainly going to be me saying names and going over just like some of the problems that they deal with in this series, because trust me, there's a lot of stuff they deal with and do that hit home and just like makes this series amazing, even though 5 episodes are out. So spoiler warning, if you don't want to know anything about this show, click off now and come back after you watch the first 5 episodes. Yes, so this anime is about this girl named Ai, whose best friend Kaito just died, and she committed suicide and killed herself. So now Ai has lost her purpose in life because of certain things what Kaito meant to her, and now she's like kind of lost in life, and she just stays at home and she doesn't go to school. She stopped going to school. She basically became a shut-in. As the episode goes on, you see her like walking, and next thing you know, she's like following this beetle, and this beetle starts talking to her, and then she follows the beetle and it takes her to this place where these random, like it's some random place, like it's super random. Like she goes there and the dudes tell her that she could bring back her friend, and like they give her this egg, and she takes the egg, and then she dreams. Then she goes into this dream world with the egg, and then once the egg falls, like she doesn't want to drop the egg, she didn't want to, and then like it falls and like it cracks open, and then a person grows. It's like crazy. So as I starts to get used to doing the stuff with the eggs and all that, because trust me, there's more to it. I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit, but as she does that and gets used to it, she meets 3 other girls. She meets Neru, Rika, and Moe, and each of these girls have a reason why they're here. So the eggs they get, they have people who've committed suicide and died already. So that's what's in the eggs, and like they use the eggs to help them to make their lives better and like find out like why the person died and all that. And the reason why these girls, like all 4 of the girls, do this is because like either they want a friend to come back or a family member, and like there's more deeper in-root reasons, and like it goes into detail why, especially now with 5 episodes. It's only beginning the season, it's only 5 episodes, but still like it goes into detail why. And like this series already goes in detail with so many different problems that like hit people in real life. So like one, of course, it deals with suicide, and it deals with why people commit it, what pushes them to kill themselves and all that, commit suicide and all that. And then it also like pushes like how it affects the people around you once you're gone. So like it goes in depth of that, and like it explains it, and like it goes in depth, and like that's really like, it's really interesting that they did it like that, because you know most of the time you don't get to see media like this, especially when they do it in anime. They don't really show like how it affected the people that died sometimes, or like all the reasons why that can push people to commit suicide, and like it's crazy. And like it goes into detail, and it's just like it's kind of like they're bringing awareness to it, and like why this causes people to do it. So like one of the things that goes in, of course, they go with bullying. There's bullying for certain people, like each time, because like each person in the egg died, they committed suicide for a certain type of reason, and they go into details. So like bullying's kind of one, give or take. You have some they just committed it because they wanted to with an idol that died. There's something like that, but there's a lot of different calls. There's like also like sexual assault, stuff like that. You get pushed because of that, and like it goes into detail with that. It also goes into detail with sexuality. It deals with sexuality because like the girls are growing. You have like Moe, because she looks like a guy, and like the reason why her friend, like the reason why, it's a spoiler, but like the reason why her friend ended up dying was because like Moe ends up pushing her away, because like she wasn't feeling with her friend, because her friend was getting undressed because her friend liked her, and like she didn't, because like she's dealing with her sexuality, and like people treat her like a guy just because she has short hair and she's tall. So it's just like it deals with a lot of different stuff, and like it goes in detail, and that's the cool thing about this series. Like it's just not like one of these shows that just like deals with one thing. It deals with a lot. It also deals with mental health, especially with Ai, because her friend died, and you see how she became a shut-in, and she doesn't really like going to school, and like you also see like how school makes her feel. because of, like, all the problems she had with the girls that are making fun of her one friend because of certain reasons. So you see how mental health plays in a big factor with Ai and all the other characters. It deals with parenting too, how to be a good parent, how bad parents, because like Rika has bad parent, and then like she always talked about how Ai's mom is like perfect all this, because like it deals with raising kids and how, especially with Ai's mom allowing her daughter to stay at home instead of forcing her to go to school, because like she understands that her daughter had like a crazy, like a very tragic like experience with her friend commit suicide, and like, and she knew that that was like her friend, and she also knew that that was also her daughter's favorite friend, or just like only friend. So that has something too. And it also deals with friendship too, and being like an outcast, like how you feel like you can't make and be friends with anybody, and then maybe you find somebody, that one person that helps you out and gets you out of the show. It deals with a lot of different things. Like it goes into detail, and that's what I really like about the show and why it's so interesting. Because like I'm telling you, man, this show is really good. Like it hits a lot of points and it hits them home. And then like it also goes with the point of like maybe like a teacher-student relationship, or sometimes it does deal with creepy adults and how adults can be very weird towards children. Yes, it deals with stuff like that too. Yeah, like, or like high school kids, like how sometimes you have a student who likes to teach something. It deals with that sometimes too. And also when the girls go to the dream world, they have like weapons. They have like some type of little thing that can turn into a big weapon, and they use those, and that's really dope. Like they have some dope little fights. And then like the monsters, each of the monsters, like they're basically like the desire that made the other girls, like the ones that come from the eggs, kill themselves. And it's just like you can see these different desires. Like you have one where he was basically being a pedophile. You have one that was an abusive coach. You have another one was like a very like abusive what was it, more like she was I think she was kind of bullying the other girls, kind of like that. And then you have some that just they have weird things, or somebody was just like they control it. It's just like it's like the different ones, like it has a different aspect of why. And like it's very, with 5 episodes out, it's very very good. And like I honestly can't wait to see where this season goes, because like it seems like a lot of more points are going to hit home, because like I think each girl so far, it seems like we're going to go more in depth with each girl, it seems like, and they're all throughout the season, looks like we're going to see their problems and all that. But this is a very much watch this season. If you're not watching this, you need to watch this now. Like I said, the animation with all the different colors is beautiful. All the characters are amazing, and they each get their own detail on why they're doing what they're doing. But it looks like we're going to get more. I can't wait for the rest of this season. This is one of the best anime that's out. Besides like anime that got second seasons this season, or anime continuing, this is literally one of the best new anime from the winter 2021 that's came out, and it's amazing, bro. This is a really good anime. It hits so many different points home, and it's very interesting. You'll love the characters, and trust me, you'll love the animation too. So check out Wonder Egg Priority. It's really good. It has 4 girls. They each have their problems. It's a diverse cast with them, and like it goes into different plots and points and problems that usually don't get discussed that much in anime, or if they do, they don't really discuss it as much as this does, because like they're mixing all the points amazingly and just like doing it. Like it's an amazing show. Like I really love this show. I enjoy seeing it every time. And like also when it comes to friendship, it shows like how the 4 girls become friends and how they actually needed the friendship, because you can tell when people need friendship, because it can bring you together and it'll help you out of feeling some type of way. And this also deals with depression. Because you can tell Ai is going through depression because she lost her friend. And you can tell all the other girls kind of are too. Because that's why they're all the way they are. And like it deals, like I'm telling you, it deals with so many things. And like it's crazy how it just hits home with so many different things what they're dealing with. And deals with all these different emotions. And it also goes into just like growing up. And the girls learning how to become one with themselves, and just like how they are. And like you see how they're butt heads sometimes, especially in the episode that came out this week. They butt heads with different ideas and all this, but it's a really really good show. Like so good. I love this show, bro. I love how beautiful it is, and I love the characters. I love everything about this show. But yeah, if you enjoyed, you should like. If you didn't enjoy, you can dislike. You should subscribe if you really enjoyed. Check out the rest of my videos on my channel. Check out my social media. There's a link in the description where you can mess with me and follow me and talk to me, all that on social media. Yes. But yeah, check out some other videos. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.